Oh, hi. I didn't hear you come in. So welcome to my office. This is my little corner of the Euroclim project office. Hang on, I'll give you a really quick desk tour. Hang on. Okay, so here's my workbook. It's important because it's a book and I like books and it's got my work in. That's my laptop, which has got the scripts for the crash course videos in. That's my Japanese peace lily. Always important to keep that around because it keeps the air oxygenated. That's my water, hell hydrate. That's Jeff Vallis's textbook. That's a series of papers that I'm reading at the moment. That's an award that I got for the Top Female Scientist card game with Expression FM and Hannah. Over here we've got a whole bunch of random things, including some old document I wrote, some papers, that's a saxophone, some shoes for the office. Oh, and that's my computer where I'm currently running stuff and it's showing Jupiter at the moment. And these pink things are papers that I still need to read and add to my papers document. And it's currently 9 minutes to midnight on today, which is Wednesday. Just going to date the vlog right there. I have been here during the day and doing PhD stuff, and then I was singing in Exeter Cathedral, and then I've come back here to film my crash course stuff. So I just did the second batch of crash course videos, which is 3 videos. I'd just like to say, if you are not aware, I am doing a crash course in atmospheric physics. I'm really quite pleased with how the videos have come out. The first ones weren't in focus, unfortunately, but thank you, Sally, for recommending that I get this thing, which is a remote shutter, so I can focus on me when I'm not right by the camera, because obviously when I'm doing everything by myself, it's a bit difficult. Hashtag YouTuber problems. But the rubber is, yeah, it's really late. I just finished recording and I thought, you know what I need? Sleep. No, not sleep, the other thing. I need to make a vlog, because it's been a little while since I've done one, and I said that I'd try and do them more frequently. So, yay for me for actually trying to, you know, stick to my word. Oh. But going back to the crash course stuff, I'm really pleased, actually. I've wanted to do educational content for a while. If you haven't watched them, then what are you doing? Go and watch those videos. I'm really proud of how they come out. I really hope that people are enjoying them. Some people have been really enjoying them, and thank you to everyone in the comments. I'd just like to say that if you would like more of that kind of content, what you've got to do is like it, share it, get more people to view it, because basically they're a lot of effort. They are an awful lot of work to write, to film, to produce. They're a lot more intense than doing a vlog like this. So if you want more of it, you've got to show me that you really want it. So show it to your friends, show it to people in your school, like it, whatever. And the other way that you can show support for it is I now have a Conos page. Conos is a website which you've heard of before in my YouTube Space vlog when I met Federico, who is the founder of Conos. And it's an educational website where basically it gives you additional frameworks to educational series. So it allows you to keep track of how far through you are, and it also allows you to financially support creators. So if you want, you don't have to, it's a free service, but if you want, you can make donations to me like it's a Patreon page. Like you can do that on a monthly basis or on like a one-off donation thing. I realise that most people who watch my videos are students, and so they have very little money. So don't worry, if you have no money, then don't give me what little you have, because frankly, I'm not worth it. But if you would like more of that kind of content, more of the crash course stuff, then that's another very clear message from me. If you donate to the course page, then that's basically telling me, hey, if you do this kind of content, maybe when you graduate you could do this full time, which is something I am thinking of doing video work full time and doing educational video work full time. So that's how you can support me on that front. Anyway, where are my manners? How are you? Anyway, I'm doing all right. Life's been really busy at the moment. I am doing the crash course stuff. I am also in the process of writing and producing videos about the climate change talks that are happening in Paris. I am also doing a lot of singing. As I said earlier, I've just come back from Exeter Cathedral and we've got a lot of remembrance services on. If you're in the Exeter area, come hear me sing in the University Chapel Choir. And in addition to that, PhD is happening. So the update on PhD is that basically I wrote a document, this document, which is a review of my work, essentially. Like it's going for a derivation of this equation that I've derived for how mass flows in and out of the polar stratosphere, and testing it, basically, like doing forecast testing. And I had a meeting today with my supervisor, my mathematical supervisor, who basically tore apart the main dynamical equation, which I'm actually surprisingly okay with, because I now feel like I felt like it wasn't legit to begin with. I didn't really trust what I'd done. It felt very primitive. And so now I'm going through this textbook, which is Atmospheric and Oceanic Fluid Dynamics by Jeff Vallis, who is here at Exeter. And it's literally the book on planetary fluid mechanics. So I'm spending a lot of time, Jeff and I are spending a lot of time together. And I'm now, what you caught me doing was making notes from that textbook, and then we're going to be trying again using a different set of assumptions. I think in particular we're going to be going down a quasi-geostrophic route. And then in addition to that, I'm also going through and writing up a whole bunch of different papers. We've got downward control, we've got breaking planetary waves, we've got the importance of surface pressure changes and the response to the atmosphere to suddenly symmetric thermal and mechanical forcing, classic. And we've got the downward influence of sudden stratospheric warmings. Stratospheric sudden warmings even. God, it's late. So lots going on, basically. Yeah, I'm really tired. Did I mention that? In addition to whining about my PhD though, I have a particular thing I want to talk about in this vlog. And that is why Thomas Frank is awesome. So in case you hadn't guessed, a physicist who also makes YouTube videos is really into Star Wars. Like, I absolutely love Star Wars. It was the film that got me into cinema, really. My mum brought home the special edition box set in 1997, and I was, like, hooked. So I am, of course, going to go and see The Force Awakens when it comes out in December. The problem is, I'm in America when The Force Awakens comes out, and I'm there for a conference in San Francisco, which, yes, if you did miss the previous vlog, I'm going to be vlogging the whole experience because it's going to be amazing. But I'm going to be over there when The Force Awakens comes out. So I spent pretty much a whole day trying to buy American cinema tickets. And Americans, I hope you realise that it's basically impossible for a non-American, or rather someone who's not in America, it's basically impossible for a non-American to buy American cinema tickets, as I found out. There's a consortium of me and a few friends who are all going to this conference. We're all big nerds, but, well, I mean, we're going to a scientific conference, of course we're big nerds, and we all want to see Star Wars. So I was tasked with trying to buy these tickets for everyone, and I found that it was basically impossible through traditional routes. You needed an American credit card. But my friend had a suggestion. What if we buy a gift card from Amazon, then we use that gift card on the store site, and we don't need to give a credit card details, and we just pay by the gift card. Boom, amazing idea. Didn't work, David, did it? Because it turned out that we couldn't use that gift card online. We slightly missed the small print. Kind of a mutual fault there, in fact. And I had no option. I'd run out of ideas, so I sent a message to the hero of the story, Thomas Frank. It was like a hologram. It was like the R2-D2 hologram of Princess Leia, and I was like, oh my god, Tom, you're my only hope. Can you please buy me cinema tickets? Had a Google Hangout with the man. Absolutely lovely. If you saw our live stream, you'll know that he's amazing. Can you tell I'm just effusing with praise and gratitude with the fact that I actually now get to go see Star Wars in 3D and an IMAX. Do I get weird when it's late? So Tom bought cinema tickets for me and my bunch of friends. I paid him back, and I'm now going to be able to go see Star Wars at midnight when it comes out in 3D and in IMAX, and I'm incredibly excited. And to be honest, it's probably going to form a fair part of the AGU vlogs. So if you're not into Star Wars, sorry. Right, I'm now going to leave you because it is now Thursday and I haven't slept. And I need sleep because PhD. I don't do PhD unless I sleep. I could sleep here, but no, I'm going to go home. And if you're not watching these crash course videos, then please go back and watch them because I'm really, really proud of them. And if you are watching them, then you're awesome. And I look forward to seeing you in the next crash course video. I don't know when I'm next going to vlog because I just don't know about anything anymore, really. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like onions, like ogres, the atmosphere is made of many layers. And these are layers which humans have defined, but have a physical, non-arbitrary basis, sort of as a positive thing. Like, everyone loves birthday cake. But I could have talked about something a bit more negative. I could have talked about the fact that you are partly made of late-night comfort food eating sessions where you try and drown your bad feelings in carbs.